Thing number one, Gruden is gone. So Jon Gruden, head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, resigned after the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times revealed emails that showed the coach using misogynistic, homophobic, and racist comments. The emails in his resignation have shocked the sports world. And Charles, we do dive into this in our next segment with Jared Bell and Nancy Armour. But for you, what has stuck out most from this scandal?
I think about a lot of things with this and a lot of horrible things. And I'm kind of an optimistic person, try to find the positives in some of these negatives. And the thing that I think about, and the person that I think about is Carl Nassib. Carl Nassib, who plays for the Las Vegas Raiders and who came out earlier this year and made some history. And by the way, you should read For the Win's Chris Corman on this, covered it exactly right. But think about it. Carl Nassib comes out earlier this year. We make a huge deal of it, as it should have been. And then we don't talk about it for a while. And then in this situation, there are going to be questions asked of Nassib, but really, we just got rid of a coach who said some horrible homophobic and misogynistic things. Like, that should be a good sign of things that are happening, and that Carl Nassib is still playing the NFL, and we're still talking about how amazing it is. But we're moving on. We're moving forward. We're trying to do things where the Jon Grudens of this world can't exist in a sports world that we're heading toward. And it's a hopeful sign for the future. And I think, if there are other Jon Gruden type coaches out there who have said some stuff or are doing some really horrible things, it's a warning that this won't be tolerated. That is a positive thing that I hope will continue.
And like we said, we're going to be touching more on that in our upcoming segment. But moving on to our thing number two, we turn to baseball and the American League cheating series. But Charles, do you think either of these teams, the Astros or the Boston Red Sox, can redeem themselves? Either of these teams.
Here's the thing. I forgot that the Red Sox cheated. I actually looked, I was like, oh yeah, Alex Cora got fired and then he got rehired like a year later. Like, the thing is, the Astros cheating scandal blows all the other cheating scandals out of the water. There was the trash can banging. There was the computer in the hall, and all the players down in the, were relaying signals. And it's like, we forget that the Red Sox were there, but sure, why not? I think, seriously, the Astros cheating scandal is going to stick with them. Even if they win this series, win the World Series, win another couple World Series, it's just never going to end. And the Red Sox, I think we've all moved on from it. Frankly, because a lot of people, and maybe this reporter, editor, thinks that everybody kind of cheats. So we'll see. Good luck to the AL cheating S.
And from postseason baseball, we're covering it all this week. We head to the ice, and for our thing number three, release the Kraken. So the Seattle Kraken played their first regular season game on NHL's opening night on ESPN. But what really stole the show was the Vegas Golden Knights intro. Charles, this looked like something from Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm so here for it. And I feel like right now it just feels like the NHL has a lot of momentum with the addition of the Seattle Kraken, coming back to ESPN and Turner Sports this season. So for you, in your opinion, I mean, how important is this move for the league and for hockey in general?
Oh, before I talk about this, I got to get myself fired up. I mean, it's ESPN, it's the NHL, it's happening again. Here's the thing. Even though that's my childhood, I'm an older person. Like, the thing is that if ESPN wants to get some younger eyeballs and the NHL wants to get some younger eyeballs, they've got to really work at it. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I think it's good for ESPN and Turner to have them and have daily shows about it and have highlights go on all over Twitter. But I think that the NHL has always catered to kind of a hardcore audience, and I'm curious to see if there's a breakthrough happening. But hey, this is great for everybody involved, including Barry Melrose's hair, which is just legendary.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.